If you're still playing rhythm guitar like this, today I want to show you how to move that around. Like that. So before we get started, my name is Chris Amadeo. I've been a private instructor for over 10 years, and I absolutely love sharing more of what I've learned with the guitar community. So today we're going to be looking at these simple triad shapes to get you away from playing the bar chords that you learned probably years ago now. So let's jump right into the lesson. We have an A major chord. Okay, I'm using my first finger to bar that on the 2nd fret of the D, the G, and the B string. Now the next shape is going to look like this. We can actually just leave our first finger there. We can add the middle finger to the 3rd fret of the B string and the ring finger to the 4th fret of the D string. So if we had frets 2, 2, 2, now we have 4, 2, 3, right? And I'll talk about the actual intervals of the chords in a second. But that's our basic shape. We have our first major. That's an A-shaped chord. Then we're moving into this, say C-shaped chord. I'll get to that in a second, what that means. And we're going to move this up a whole step, 2 frets, so that would be 6, 4, 5, right? And the actual chords are an A major, a D major, and an E major. So for those of you that are familiar with theory a little bit, that's just a 1, 4, and a 5 chord in the key of A, right? Originally I played them like bar chords. Right, and this is essential for playing most pop and commercial music, right? So many hits based around that chord progression. So this C shape here is really built around this full shape. And it looks like this. We have the pinky on the 5th fret of the A string, ring finger, 4th fret D string, index finger, 2nd fret G string, and middle finger on the 3rd fret of the B string. Now this can be a little uncomfortable to start. For those of you that wrap your thumb over, you can still hit that chord like that. In fact, you can grab notes underneath, right, which can be a really cool sound. But for those of you that can't, we're not even going to play the whole shape most of the time anyway. So we're just going to work on that basic triad, like that. Now, what I like to do is hammer that on. And that's a little bit tricky at first. Again, my thumb's wrapped over. You don't have to. I just think sometimes for me it helps with muting. It's something that I've been doing for so long. And in a context like this of fast guitar, I'll probably wrap my thumb over for extra muting. The progression is fairly simple, and what is so cool about this is the fact that it's very easily movable. This is in the key of A, but we can absolutely switch it up to another key. So we just did an A major. Let's say we wanted to do it in D major. Well, we're going to start here, finding that first chord shape, the A shape. Well, if we're in D major, that's our chord, so we're transposing this whole thing, basically up a 4th. So that's our first shape. Well, if we just follow exactly what we did with our fingers, so I want to show you how I got there again, just to make sure this is clear. We started at A major, right? Going to the D. When we add those fingers, sliding up 2 frets, E major, D major, back to A. So 1, 4, 5, 1, 4, 5. Good. So now let's try it in D and I'll count you off. We'll play one measure for each chord. I'll demonstrate first. You can follow on the second time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. D, 3, 4, 4 chord. 3, 4, 5 chord. Back to 4. Alright, join. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. This is a really cool concept because you can just basically take the shape of your fingers without really knowing what you're doing at first and moving it around. I'm going to bring it back into A to show you how I can maybe add some improv around it just as an extra layer to the lesson. If we're in the key of A major, we have the A major pentatonic. I'm just using the A major pentatonic pentatonic. You can absolutely use the pentatonic scale you're probably familiar with, which looks like this. And you'll notice a lot of those shapes are built around those triads. So I really hope this video was helpful. If you enjoyed the lesson, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you can see more lessons like this. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.